Hey, it's Jack here, and today we're in Benson, Arizona. We're going to go inside and visit the Thing. Thing has been around for years, roadside attraction, right off I-10. It's been a number of years since I've been here. Last time I was here was a completely different theme. We're going to go check out this new theme that they did. Want to give a shout out to Spine Ticks and Sith Lordly, who sent this t-shirt. Appreciate it, Sith Lordly. If you're into comics and sports cards and collectibles, here's his channel to check out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description down below. And it says, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. That's from Sherlock Holmes. So here we are in the Thing. It says, what if we are not alone in the universe? What if you were told that all that you know about history is false? Everything you have learned in school or history books is fabrication devised to shelter the citizens of the earth from the truth. Throughout man's time on earth, kingdoms, empires, and governments have tried to suppress the facts. They are allowed shreds of evidence to leak in order to confuse the issue. What you're about to learn here today is a cumulation of over 50 years of research. Prepare to be amazed as we enlighten you. This is the information you have always been seeking without realizing it. Now take a journey with us back through time as you explore history and unlock the mystery of the Thing. What if what you're about to see is true? Over here we have this large dinosaur. There's actually two. This reminds me of the scene from the railroad at Disneyland, the final sequence where the two dinosaurs are fighting in front of the volcano. Very reminiscent of that. What if dinosaurs were ruled by aliens from another planet? This goes over to the Cretaceous period. During the Cretaceous period, the breakup of the world's continents continued and significant changes took place on Earth. New organisms and plant life began to flourish. Dinosaurs like this Albersaurus and the popular Triceratops roamed the North American landscape as the great Pteranodon ruled the air. 500 years later, even with advanced technology, the ability to travel tens of thousands of light years across the galaxy was almost impossible. Yet against all odds, they returned to Earth 500 years later with the survivors of their population. What if this is how their return looked? And here's the aliens coming back to Earth. What if aliens had been here before? We believe the answer is yes. Aliens have been here before, and this exhibit seeks to prove possible proof of their presence by exploring the following story. Why did they come to Earth? Their alien planet was on the verge of dying. The clans tasked with seeking the new planet in order to save their species. Thousands of scout ships were sent throughout the galaxy in search of a new home. One scouting party discovered Earth during the dawning of the age of the dinosaurs. This is the first Rothian extraterrestrial. Observers saw the advantage of using enormous dinosaurs to build their civilization. They made their plans to return with their entire alien population. And here's the Rothians returning to the Earth from their spaceship. This won't hurt a bit. This tells us how the aliens control the dinosaurs with this headgear. And here's a schematic of how it was fitted. And here's another schematic of how they controlled the herbivores. They had an alien saddle, and they had reinforced horns with a neural harness to control the dinosaur. Unthinkable. Over a vast amount of time, the dinosaurs began to reject simple commands. The manipulations of the dinosaur DNA created an unexpected result, giving the beast intelligence. In combination with their new intellect and the alien technology, the dinosaurs could communicate telepathically among themselves. The dinosaurs suddenly realized they were enslaved and began to rejecting the alien control. And here's what they look like for the Tyrannosaurus. Incompatible. Here's the alien advanced weaponry. Here we have the mysterious cave dwellers. Aliens established themselves in the Earth. Scientists explored more intricate aspects of the planet. They discovered mysterious cave-dwelling creatures that existed safely below the surface. The cave dwellers were too primitive to be concerned about. However, they realized they were far more interesting than the gigantic dinosaurs. The scientists sought to answer many questions, and the question being asked is, who were these mysterious cave dwellers? Where did they go? What happened to them? And what if they are connected to the humans of today? What if the mysterious cave dwellers created ancient drawings such as these? These petroglyphs represent the cave dwellers' impressions of their history when the beings from the sky enslaved the dinosaurs. These bones were sought to be discovered in the mines of southern Arizona. Notice the strange markings they have. What if this is the first evidence of some advanced technology interfacing with the dinosaur DNA? You might also notice the strange burn marks. What if these dinosaurs were involved in some great battle? Aliens versus dinosaurs. With the dinosaurs' newfound intelligence, they began to organize attacks against their alien masters. The war for domination over the Earth began. Many of the aliens sympathetic to the dinosaurs joined their cause. A civil war broke out amongst the alien clans, and the war raged for hundreds of years. It affected the Earth itself. Their weapons caused earthquakes, volcanoes to erupt on a global scale. The brutal root leadership realized their clan was on the brink of losing the war. They put a dramatic plan in motion to end the war and abandon the planet. Annihilation. The evil clan set their plan in motion. They saw that the only way to wipe out their foes and win the war was through complete annihilation. If they couldn't have the planet, no one could. As they retreated back into space, they sent an asteroid toward Earth according to their calculations, and an impact in the Yucatan Peninsula would create the most damage, ending all life on the planet, or so they hoped. What if human history as you know it is a lie? Now take a journey throughout the time and discover what could be the true story of human history. The return of the aliens. Life is renewed. Ancient history retold. Unfortunately, the tyrannical factions soon found their way back to Earth. This threatened the plan for peaceful development of humanity. So they accelerated their influence over humanity and hoped to improve humanity's ability to defend themselves. A lust for power grew through the addition of the Babylonian Empire, and the once hopeful found themselves losing ground. Discouraged, were on the verge of defeat, they moved north across the sea to another civilization. Through much patience, they were able to help the Greek and Macedonian tribes grow in strength to subdue all their neighbors. Soon a leader named Alexander rose to power, and they revealed themselves to him. Thus began a rapid conquest of Alexander the Great. The rise of kingdoms. Efforts made by both alien factions to retain power failed to take root for hundreds of years. During that time, humanity expanded its reach. Various governments discovered and colonized many corners of the globe. Struggles between the governments created numerous wars over the course of 1,000 years. The Amstrada were highly interested in one particular British colony located in the New World. Enthusiastically believed the new government aligned with their best beliefs, so the United States of America was born July 4th, 1776. With the aid, the USA won its independence from the British Empire. The late 1800s witnessed the end of the American Civil War and westward expansion of the United States exploration of American frontier. As the dangers of lawless territories of the west of the Mississippi became legendary, the term Wild West was coined. Mid-1800s, buckboard wagon. What if? This wagon was used to transport the thing. 1856, horse-drawn single-seat buggy. What if this buggy was used by generals and officers of the Civil War? This is an 1849 RV. Covered wagons like this were used to conquer the western United States. What if you had to take this across the country on your next road trip? Here's an 1850s horse-drawn double-seat buggy. This buggy would have been considered high class back in the Old West. What if this was used by the mayor of Tombstone? The world gets smaller. The dawn of the 20th century saw the end of the Wild West. The oil business exploded, putting gold, silver, copper rushes of the 1800s to shame. New inventions led to faster travel and better communication. The Wright brothers proved that man could fly. Henry Ford revolutionized the automobile production. Completion of the transcontinental telephone line allowed communication across the country. Conspiracy. Who or what inspired these technological advances? Why was the USA able to come from so far in such a short amount of time? What if the mysterious faction was the reason for such a rapid advance in technology? Here's a 1917 Ford Model T Speedster. Before there was NASCAR, there was this little beauty. Lucky number 13 here could really fly around the track with a speed of about 45 miles per hour. On this wall, they talk about the Great Depression. World War II, the pawns are in place. 21 years after World War I, the wicked aliens finalized their plan for humanity to wipe each other out. By 1933, the Nazi Party took control of the German government. A madman named Hitler declared himself the leader. The pawns were in place and the world was primed to explode into war for the second time. The Second World War began September 1st, 1939, when Germany invaded Poland. Soon Britain and France had declared war on Germany. December 7th, 1941, Japan bombed the U.S. Naval bases at Pearl Harbor, pushing the U.S. into the war. War saturated the globe and virtually no country was safe from destruction. Protective stepped in to help the human race. They offered to share their scientific knowledge and advanced technology if the Allied nations would erase all evidence of any alien existence. Here's a tribute to the veterans. Bowlin Travel Centers would like to take this moment to honor all of our U.S. veterans and those currently serving in the armed forces. Bowlin also recognizes all first responders who protect our communities on a daily basis. Your sacrifice of service to your country will never go unnoticed. We are truly blessed by your presence, and as you visit our stores, your service is a huge part of what makes the U.S. great. What if aliens had manipulated our entire history? What if humans descended from ancient cosmic beings? What if this 1937 Rolls-Royce was really used by Winston Churchill? Oh, that would mean that Winston Churchill had an alien chauffeur. What if aliens secretly control our minds? What if Elvis was actually abducted by aliens? What if the Apollo moon missions found an alien spaceship? What if aliens have always been here? What if conspiracy theories are based on a truth? From the 7 natural wonders of the world, such as the pyramids of Giza, the Sasquatch, to the Stoneheads at Easter Island, the Bermuda Triangle, Stonehenge, Aurora Borealis, the Roswell incident, crop circles, Area 51, the assassination of Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy. Was Elvis abducted by aliens? Sinking of the Titanic, the Flat Earth Society, are they aliens? Alien versus Predator, where did they get that idea? And this alien's coming through the door, telling us only he can go through the door, because it's a mine shaft on the other side of this door. Mystery of the desert. Many rumors have shrouded the thing in mystery. What if the story you just encountered was true? The story of aliens fighting dinosaurs, a battle that manipulated the course of human history. What if the thing is the last remnant of a prehistoric cave dweller? What if it was mysterious cargo that resulted in the sinking of Lusitania? What if it was ancient alien artifact recovered through a daring mission in World War II? What if it is missing link between humans and aliens from another side of the galaxy? What if the best way to hide the truth is in plain sight, an obscure roadside stop in Arizona? Now be prepared to be amazed and discover mystery of the desert. And here's a fun fact, story aside, Brinkley Prince acquired the thing around 1950, although the details of how and still shrouded in secrecy. In 1965, he built the thing roadside attraction right here. Mr. Prince ran the store with his wife until his death in 1969 at just 56 years of age. Upon his death, Claude Bowlin Jr. struck a deal with Mr. Prince's wife, Janet, and to take over the store's operation. Bowlin Travel Centers has maintained the mystery ever since. And now we go into a mysterious mine. What mysteries lie beyond this threshold, we will soon find out. Over here we have a dinosaur bone. There's something creaking inside this top secret box. Over here it says, "Here lies the thing." What is it? That question has bewildered us for over 50 years. Some have had their theories. It was suggested that an ancient curse was placed upon it and dire consequences awaited those who touched it. Or could it be a part of a larger government scandal to cover up a secret so terrifying it could cause mass hysteria? What if this is the ancient artifact discovered deep within the copper mines of Arizona? This display represents what the setting may have looked like when it was discovered. Of course, no one may ever know. So we are still left to wonder, what is the mystery of the desert, the thing? And as we come around the corner here, we see the thing right there. Well, it was a lot of fun walking through the thing exhibit here. It's a pretty interesting concept walking through there, what they had to show. And behind me, this is the photo op here at the thing. Anyways, there's more to see inside the gift. There is a gift shop outside, and there's also a few other things. So we're going to show that next. Well, we come out of the thing exhibit into the gift shop, and they've got things related to what we just saw inside the thing. They got the geodes here. There's some dinosaur bones up there. You can get a small replica of one of the dinosaurs you just saw in the exhibit. And they've got these over here. And if you're in the model building, they have a T-Rex model and a Triceratops model. They've got their Thing t-shirts. This one's pretty classic here. It says The Thing, Mystery of the Desert. And you have the dinosaur right there coming out at you. Adding to the mystery is this t-shirt. What really happened? The Thing, Mystery of the Desert. Over here they've got one of these pure copper bracelets, which I've read is just a farce. But if you've had good luck with a pure copper bracelet, let me know in the comments. You know, the store is immersed with the merchandise they have. There's a lot of Native American type of items and other items. Over here they have some Native American blankets. Here's some dragon lamps and stuff for your house. If tigers are your thing, they've got some tiger lamps. If you're in the farm animals, they have some roosters, some pigs, some roosters and pigs, and a cow. And more chickens and roosters on the bottom. If you like bears, they've got you covered too. Come gather here. Little help from your friends. And more bear type of items. And who would want this for their shelf? Because America, the bald eagle. And they've got bald eagle items all the way down. Here's some Native American lamps, salt and pepper shakers, other items down as we look down. And we can't forget the cowboys, they're represented too. There's some lamps and statues, salt and pepper shakers, candle holders, and more of the same as we look down the shelf. Oh, we can't miss the horses. We got a horse lamp there, some statues, salt and pepper shakers, candles, and more as we look down. Across the back wall we have assortment of t-shirts. Fireworks are allowed in your neighborhood. They've got you covered here. They have fountains and all sorts of other firework assortments for you to take back home and light up in your neighborhood. And they do have food available for your road trip. They've got some beef jerky, some energy bars. There's all the drinks you could think of back here, non-alcohol related. And they even have their own water, the Thing water. This guy reminds us to check out the Native American pottery, which is just to our left. And they have a wide assortment of Native American pottery here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this walk around tour of the Thing roadside attraction here in Benson, Arizona. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.